Good afternoon. I want to introduce a subject macroeconomics for business decisions. A commerce student, after studying business economics, which is a microeconomic paper in the first semester, they'll be introduced to macroeconomics for business decisions in the fourth semester. So the implication of the subject in business, in management, in commerce is what I want to highlight about. Macroeconomics for business decisions. Having studied about how micro environment influence a business, it has the impact on business. I would like to also focus on the macroeconomic indicator. In macroeconomics, there are few macroeconomic variables we talk about which influence the business. It is national income, employment, total output, inflation, basically about the price level of an economy, balance of payment, basically talking about the international trade scenario of an economy. Now, this particular subject is divided into 5 important modules. In the first module, the basics of introduction, scope, distinction between micro and macro, limitations, and significance of macroeconomics will be studied, followed by inflation. So basically, it is an attempt to make the student understand about the price level, how the price level or instability in the prices will affect the business and other business environment. In the second module is we talk about the national income, very important macroeconomic indicator which affect the business. So we make an attempt to make the student understand about what is national income, what are the various indicators of national income, and majorly about the method and problems encountered in national income accounting. So in these discussion, we always keep the reference of Indian economy and also other economy so that for the better understanding of student. And in the next module, in the module 3, we will give an overview of monetary policy because monetary policy will directly affect the business and all the reforms and measures of government will affect the business. Hence, in the monetary policy, we discuss about the objectives of monetary policy and various tools of a central government in ensuring price stability. And here we'll try to give them a broader understanding of recent monetary policies and implications on economy as well. Then we talk about fiscal policy because when the business is conducted in any economy for that matter, the fiscal policy and their implications and the orientation will definitely matters for a businessman or for an entrepreneur or for an industrialist. And in the fiscal policy, we try to cover all the tools of fiscal policies like public revenue, public expenditure, public debt, budget, and deficit financing. And we also give the overview of all these 5 important tools. Especially when we talk about the public revenue, we try highlighting about both the tax and non-tax revenues and about the characteristics, about the objectives, the very simple types of taxation followed by the recent taxation policy of an economy. Then we also highlight on public expenditure all the important aspects of public expenditure like canons of public expenditure, effect of public expenditure on economy and total output, employment and income. Then we talk about budget, implications of budget, and also we discuss and we'll have a round of understanding of union budget through the student presentation, through the peer teaching and all of that. And we also ensure that the weightage of union budget and the discussions will appear in the exam so that the learning and understanding will happen a little more in deeper sense. And after that, we try to make them understand about deficit financing because current fiscal policy, we talk a lot about the compensatory spending and about these policies, so the deficit financing as well. Then in the 5th module, we make an attempt to make them understand about balance of payment, to know about the foreign trade scenario of an economy and impact and implications of foreign trade on domestic economy, on the business environment, etc. Now, when we talk about the business, this is not only the business which happens internally or within the state, and all the modern or all the competitive businessmen or the business unit will focus their business or reaching the global market. Hence, we talk about the foreign trade scenario followed by the balance of payment. In balance of payment, majorly about the disequilibrium of balance of payment, and we try completing or focusing on all the basic aspects of foreign balance of payment as well, about the meaning, about the scope, about the component of balance of payment, and very important concept wherever we discuss in economic literature about the causes of balance of payment and balance of payment disequilibrium, and the measures taken by the government to overcome or to reduce the balance of payment disequilibrium. And we highlight on trade measures, we highlight on government policy, we highlight on monetary policy, and we try to give them a broader understanding of balance of payment. And all of the 5 modules in this particular topic will be taught and will be done in such a way that we bring in lot of current implications or about the talk about the current scenario. It can be about any crisis, and this semester we could able to discuss about the price instability, about the outbreak of political war, about various economic indicator. Hence, this particular subject has its own significance in understanding the macro environment, macroeconomic indicators and that implications on business. Thank you.